welcome back guys, and I've been kind of noticing something on YouTube for a while. It's only been in the last 2 weeks though. Basically, there's been a couple channels and a lot of videos of exploiters using exploits to fight other exploiters, or people using exploits to expose something. Now, I guess on base surface level, this isn't too bad, you know, it's just people using hacks to catch other hackers, but it's starting to get normalized and justified almost in a way, which is honestly pretty bad, because it's really annoying that some people can break terms of service and break the rules and simply get away with it because they did one good deed that was recorded. And I'm starting to see it grow and grow, and in the people in the comments, people completely justify this. Oh, it's a good deed. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, you're so amazing. And that is definitely not the case. I don't really want to point out names. I don't know, maybe I'll put links or channel names up when I'm editing. But it's just gotten pretty bad. Like, I've seen videos with at least 5,000 views. One was of exposing this the second best SBR player, you know, ranked number 2, and it was obviously an exploiter. But usually you would think, oh, it's just like, oh, he's on his horse and he gets hit by an invisible player, and it's like, oh, it's number 2, you know, he eventually finds out, which was completely possible. You don't need exploits to show that. But it's just him exploiting, and then he randomly finds the number 2 player, and he's like, oh. And he finds him already waiting at the end of the stage, which isn't possible. Exploiting. Thing is, that makes it a little weird, is that he was exploiting before he started recording, which makes me think he was probably just going to exploit in that SBR match, but was like, oh, the number 2 player is here, I'm gonna record them and expose them. So honestly, I would not trust any of the YouTubers that are exploiting and that are blatantly cheating just to get views. When you phrase it that way, it seems a lot more wrong. Just, oh, they're exploiting in the game to get views. Sounds pretty messed up, because it is. And in my opinion, it's obviously bannable, but the community shouldn't be supporting it. Like, there's a reason there's rules against it. It's not fair whether you're using it for good things or bad things. That's just how it is. You just shouldn't do that. As much as it is nice to finally have someone that can be on par with exploiters, I'd rather just have exploiters than good and bad exploiters, because that makes it a lot more conflicting on how people should feel, how the general player base should feel about exploiters. Which, either way, it should be negative, because whether you want to admit it or not, exploiting in any kind is wrong. Whether it's for items, whether it's to expose other exploiters, or if it's blatantly just for cheating in SBR. It is not fair, and it's wrong. And people can think as many arguments, as many defenses as they can. It does not work. There's no way, no matter, I don't know, you literally just use it to find other exploiters and kill them. You know, you literally just do that. You know, you don't even do anything off camera. Don't touch exploits off of that. It is still wrong, and you might be like, oh, well, how? He's literally just fighting other exploiters. It's because you're breaking the rules. There's a way to do things without other exploits. Like, you don't need to stoop down to their level to expose them. Like, sorry, that's not how that works. And then there's a series with a certain YouTuber just doing exploits, killing exploiters with exploits. Pretty popular series. I think he's made 3 videos. And don't get me wrong, I respect the grind. I respect the hustle. Like, getting on a train that's obviously getting a lot of views and just like grabbing it makes sense. That's why I'm doing SBR videos all the time instead of like 1v1s or random stand 1v1s or something that, I don't know, maybe I'd find more fun. But that isn't the point. Maybe for them, but to me that's not the point. And in the video, they had said was like, oh no, one shot glitch patch, and it's just like, you're complaining? Like, don't get me wrong, I understand why you're upset that you can't kill other exploiters, but I'm just saying, you not being able to kill them is way better than exploiters being able to literally one-shot everyone. Like, no offense, it might have been ironic, you know, it might have been a joke, but I mean, to me, I was just like, I don't know, man, I'd kind of rather keep it the way it is. And then, you see, these are just the bigger people that are doing this, you know, which is, alright, at least you can justify them a slight bit by just saying they're jumping on a train for views, which, you know, isn't right, but at least it's understandable, you know. And then, now when you search up YBA, literally one of the main things, I think the third search result is literally YBA scripts, and that kind of says a lot about the community. Obviously, more and more exploiters are joining YBA, and I don't think people literally trying to basically justify exploiting or showing that it's not all bad is exactly helping that. So to put it simply, the more you support the exploiter videos, the more exploiters there will be. And frankly, I don't think anyone exactly wants that, because that just kind of doesn't make it fun. Like, item grinding, I know a lot of people do it. They just exploit a main game and auto item hack, which, that one, honestly, I don't hate anyone for that. Like, it's annoying. I literally have to server hop for it a bunch of times. Not that Made in Heaven literally isn't that much different, but still, I digress. At least you have to grind for Made in Heaven. But it's just getting worse and worse, and supporting these kind of videos, well, as I just said, makes it only get worse and worse. So the most I can ask of you guys is to not support these things, and at least at the end of the day, know whether they're doing exploiting for good or wrong, it's wrong. It is blatantly breaking the rules and wrong. But hey, if you guys want to debate it, go ahead. Go in the comments, debate, state your opinion. Maybe I'll respond to some. I don't know. But anyways, that's just about all I have to say. So, hope you guys have a great night. Oh, it's night for me. If not, have a great morning or evening. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a different video. Peace out.